We're late. Felix is late. Oh my gosh. Can't get it. Can't get. Had it with this guy. Had it with this guy. He always says he'll be on time. He's always late. He missed my State of the Union. Are you kidding me? I've had it up for this guy. Hey guys, Felix here. Open up games. Late SMH. Hi, Dantioch. Hi, Dantioch. There we go. Increase the volume on that. Felix is late. Felix is late, everyone. Bro's late. Bro's late. Who's having lunch? I'd have some water before I start serving alcohol. Yeah, I've had a lot of stream ideas recently, but I decided, I'll revisit Valhalla. I like to call it VA-11 Holla because I'm fucking semi-dyslexic or something. Excuse me. Yeah, I've had a lot of stream ideas recently, but I haven't had the I don't think they're cooking. They're cooking a little bit. I have to bring out the part of myself in them that wants to do them, that wants to carry it out. And in the meanwhile, because we recently started with chapter 2 here, we ended off on the really big, really great scene between Dana and Jill when they were they were drinking on the apartment, and it was really nice. So let's fire it up. And I'm missing your love is a drug, so yeah, load. So day 7 room. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill is curious about a Daruma she saw. Getting one will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. We don't have the money at the moment, so I think this is where elements of the game I think take a little bit. It's still a visual novel first and foremost, but I think from here, there's there's gonna be an extra emphasis on making the drinks correctly and the kinds of drinks you serve to customers, because everything just got more expensive, and there's the money management system that's gonna be in play. I think that's how it is. I think we read this one. Ooh, Augmented Eye. Major U's admin has been arrested again by Lana Smithy. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular tech sport Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin known as Furfur for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime Unit's Lisette Blanc told the Augmented Eye during a call, "We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, not this shit again." It's interesting because modern journos, if they managed to find, if they heard news that a 4chan admin would be arrested, they'd be all over that shit. Oh yeah, what was for lunch? How's Lent been going, man? It's all right. It's a bit of a tone shift, because bit of a tone shift. I know for all the degenerate stuff I talk about here, I do maintain that I am religious, and it's a time when it's a bit more reflective, getting more attentive to certain things, certain parts of faith. Today's lunch, which was technically a breakfast, was rice and beans with chicken, with some fried chicken with rice and beans that I got from a nearby place, which was nice, and some Gatorade. Bro was late, yeah. Anyway, top messages, chat filter to all messages. All right, that's been nice. Poor guy. Alice Rabbit. Oh, I forgot to. I feel like sometimes I don't read her comments on the certain articles. Alice Rabbit, but yeah. So, again, if this was real journalism, which I guess is why the Augmented Eye isn't as bad as real life journalists. If this was real journalism, they would have doxed him. They would have doxed Furfur. They would have doxed this guy immediately. if they knew he was being arrested. Like, they would ask the police for his name. They would immediately smear him as being connected to a cyber crime unit, that kind of thing. They would immediately, like, a cyber crime or a cyber terrorist organization. They would immediately be smearing this guy. Something, I guess that's a little bit of perspective. For you just thought about looking at prices, did not. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember last time she talks to herself via 4. Nano Camo is making smart underwear by Lana Smithy. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nano Camo has you covered, which is like the Octo Camo of this universe. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains on your white panties. Okay, that's disgusting. Just change its color to black and you will barely notice. That's disgusting. Wash your damn clothes. They won't change the smell though, they're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them, super comfy if you ask me. How much microplastics are you putting near your genitals? The infamous hacker fortunes, yeah. GSF January 4th card. GSF January 4th card announced 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual VSF Dome event, but it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts that feature great workers such as the Great DK and RNs. Full card below. Oh, so it's like fight night. Boxing match. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke, Red Comet GSF Championship, Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa. Wasn't Red Comet the a previous name for Dana? Wrestling? My boss may be curious. Oh, it's wrestling. Red Comet Jr. Yeah, Red Comet was Dana's previous name, wasn't it? Versus Nagisa, Women's Championship. Akito versus the Great DK. Roy Campbell, that's a Metal Gear reference. That's another Metal Gear reference. Versus Arens, GSF Junior Championship. Jack Bomb and Blaze versus Huli and Caracolta, the Tag Team Championship, and Osuna versus Siegfried. So there's that, a Nano Camo app. I think we already changed the all that. So we're a bit low on cash, we're a bit low on funds at the moment, so let's hit it up. Evening, Gil. Hey, Gil's back, he's alive. Good to see him again. Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Jill, he'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happens. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? Oh, the need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What, are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are, what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried. Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right though, you shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check out the cats that didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine. Hey boss, why'd you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? Holy shit. Pup noodles for $59.99, that's hellish. Fucking inflation and shit like that. But I told you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Partly because I didn't feel right taking it. But mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute with it. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just... preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right, yeah. Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Not like it can't work because of it, but, you know... all we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here best we can. Yeah. So cheer up, plants smell sadness and fear, and we don't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. And 10 is fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. I just realized now that he's like wearing I think a turtleneck or some kind of like form-fitting sweater under there. Also, that's a really big tie. That's a full-on cravat under his on his that he's wearing. Anyway, let's start the day. All right, jukebox 3. Let's let's go. Let's see what kind of vibe we're going for. Let's take it a bit slow. Take it a bit slow. Take it a bit contemplative. Yeah, why not? I could. I do like that. I have been missing Your Love Is a Drug, but maybe I'm going for a different vibe today. Drive Me Wild. That's right. Oh, that's I know what that sounds like. Who was Troubling News? A gaze that invited. Yeah, why not? Troubling News. A gaze that invited. Oh, that's nice. Umimoto. All systems go. I think, where do I go from here? For some reason, that reminds me of a Mario 64 song. I haven't played Mario 64. Everything will be okay. Actually, nah. Yeah, all systems go. What is that like? It's a nice one, but it's not my current vibe. Yeah, Arene, Neo Avatar, Those Who Dwell in the Shadows. I think yeah, it goes a little bit too hard. Nighttime Maneuvers. That's a good one. I've been listening to remixes of it again recently. Your Love Is a Drug. Yeah, why not? I'm tempted, but it doesn't fit with the vibe of the playlist. Yeah, Snowfall. Yeah, why not? The Answer Lies Within. And Dawn Approaches. Yeah, all right, let's go with that. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil. Hmm. Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. Oh, it's the BTC guy. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss, some Brian guys looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. She'll you heard her. It's all right. I'll wait. It's weird for someone to come asking for her though. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's. I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position, anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. All right. Oh, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please. Coming right up. If only I could remember that song's lyrics. Sugar rush. Very basic sugar rush. Let's. You're at a bar. Let's give him a bit of alcohol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a bit much, but all mixed. Sugar rush. A lot of alcohol. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not too bright. Huh, they never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dan has talked quite a bit about you. Oh, really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Also concerning the closure warning Valhalla got, can you disclose any information? Any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, where to start? You saw the news on the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks. Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. Like, maybe like BTC is like a mega chain at this point, I think. Maybe it's like it's a mega chain, but it has enough individuality amongst the users that it becomes a bit less of a chain, but it's still under the same organization. I don't know like why they would need to centralize the governance of bars and pubs and like gastropubs and like any place that served alcohol. That is an especially dystopian like thing where everything has to be so corporatized and centralized. It has to become into that. But it is interesting that BTC is basically running on like has a lot more legal power than it does. Like kind of like Reedy Creek. If you know Reedy Creek, which is it was formerly Disney, and like basically that was the a section of Florida near Orlando that Disney basically ruled over unironically. They had a right to build an airport, a fire department, and like a fucking nuclear power plant there. I don't know why I'm rambling, but it's so fascinating to me. I like maybe I should do a deep dive on that sometime. But yeah, it is interesting because we have seen criminal characters and like BTC bars being like used as money laundering is an interesting prospect. BTC PM. I wonder how a Sugar Rush actually tastes. Probably like a watermelon Smirnoff or something like that. BTC PMC when I got a guy. What? At least now without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving it agreement. Okay, at least not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover up their tracks. But yeah, BTC PMC. I got a Broshi. I got a Oshi friend named Brolime. If you follow Flavor, everyone is familiar with him. I remember because he's a nurse in real life, which I think is really cool. But he always said that he wonders if he could become Trauma Team from Cyberpunk in real life, go out there like a real life combat medic for hire, that kind of thing. So that's interesting. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, apparently it is proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low-income ones are the primary suspects. Not just Valhalla, any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. The closest thing to a recent complaint was that whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up, though. Especially since the BTC will try to save faces by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough, thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, the recipe book is a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure. Oh shit, I dozed off. I think I should be taking care of Jill a bit better. He keeps dozing. She's not doing well because she doesn't have the Daruma toy. A suplex. Pour Bronson extract all in the rocks and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, the Reedy Creek Improvement District, yeah. Like, I think that's, unironically, it's, in the modern day, it's the closest thing we'll ever get to a fucking, Dutch or British or French East India Company. Because it was basically, in terms of law, Like the state of Florida still governed it by Florida state law, and it governed it via the it was under the subject of, I think, Orange County Police, but not Orlando Metropolitan Police specifically. It was considered its own city with its own city limits. It was like essentially it was like probably the most powerful company town in modern history that I could think of. Like it ended its several years ago. I think in 2020 or 2021, it ceased being a thing, and Disney's properties were all brought under directly under Florida state law. But it's really interesting that it just like it lasted for as long as it did, because it has been around since the 1960s, and it finally ended in the 2020s. They had an authority to build a nuclear power, like a new unironic straight up nuclear power plants within the area. We could have gotten a Disney nuclear power plant. That could have happened. They had the legal right to do that. Yeah. Here. The registry form said this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Ah, so you're Robert. Gillian, yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian. It's Argentinian slang. Is that a Hitler joke? Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Huh, I see. Sorry, Brian, I was sorting some stuff out in the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders, a top-notch bartender. Thanks. Looking at it now, a lot of the a lot of characters are wearing like these sort of like I guess semi-sneaking suit kind of bodysuits under normal clothes. That seems to be the normal, like, I guess, fashion trend, or maybe a practical trend, given Glitch City is like the whole cyberpunk thing. That's in like a thermoregulator or something. Now, if you'll excuse me, surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Oh, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. Jill, was it? Oh, hey. Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella and give me a big beer, please. Sure, on it. Bubbly drinks. Beer, 2 Adelheid, 4 Flanner Guide, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait, nope, that's not right. All mixed. Big beer. Oh shit, yeah. Are you sure you're fine? Uh, Say, right? Of course, what's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during the whole affair, and... Oh. Right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had. Yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? Nah, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try and say anything. Very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough. I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. Private detective, I take it. Yeah, maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Van Delay. Art Vandelay. Oh, that art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. And George Costanza is out looking for our girl in the cops. Our girl Glowy. So you still have hope. I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Oh shit, the cat ear, the tail, and IUC managed to complete. Do not do the IUC. That is not a hole. That is not a hole. Leave, do not, that is not a hole. Terrible artist, that is not a hole. Sorry for making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, no, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now, I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. Glad to know you have that much common sense, at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Sweet drinks. Sugar Rush. Blue Fairy. She I remember Say liked a Blue Fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All aged and mixed. Blue Fairy. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I have brothers or sisters, and all my social interactions are usually strictly business. So, Say is more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry, I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone who I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. I use a business mask to hide anything I don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Say, I can be myself, I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. Looking at it now, Dana is wearing the undersuit, but Gil, so is Gil, but Jill isn't. Save 7 room break. It is now safe to keep playing. Yeah, she isn't wearing it. I'm trying to remember her name. She is, I think Stella is as well. Oh, damn, it is chilly outside. Let's keep with the, keep with the stuff. I'm back. Huh? What would a kid like you know about that, eh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy comes in, cat boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentioned Zaibatsu Corp offhand. Corporation. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was a normal conversation. I see. Well, I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent. When you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, but if by enhance, you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around our necks. Oh, it's George Costanza. George Costanza's back. Can't you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. So it basically fills the same role as Night City in Cyberpunk. Then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it is, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know, and true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of Zaibatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yeah, but we also hold the AI Reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lulin prison. AI went rogue, transferred to a delivery drone, or shipped it to Glitch City. This sounds oddly familiar. Fuck you mean? Yes, it is. No, it's not. Do not, do not fuck the eye socket. Good God. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point, although that program was proven to have performed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success here has made more and more companies bring their products here. And the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just mean more people who will plant their feet on your face. But it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought incurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey, you, don't just sit there. Give me a Zen star. Sure. Stop thinking about that joke. Zen star. Sour Zen star. 4 of each... Holy shit! You know what? I'm gonna get... Let's see how big we can make this. 4 of each ingredients on the rocks and mixed. You'd actually think something so balanced would actually taste nice. You'd be dead wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Mix. Zen star. All right. Here you go. Man, I would do the George Costanza. My parents made me watch a lot of Seinfeld as a kid. They still watch it a lot now because it's like their go-to sitcom. George was my early self-insert. I understand they're all assholes now. They're all like deplorable people. But like George wasn't always has been my self-insert. Here. God, this is awful. It's your order though. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, they're still luxury belonging only to a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't take away the fact there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Yeah, mature, whatever. I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that's much for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just so happened to come here today. The weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see, thanks, keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, say he might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She just surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me? Just give me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. Alright, the order was, I'd like to say a rapid bad touch. Yeah, I need to take better care of Jill, but I kind of don't have the money at the moment. Bad touch. Sour drinks, bad touch. 2 Bronson extract on the rocks and mixed. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's wrong. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. On the rocks and mixed. Bad touch. Bad touch. Yep, serve. Alright. I remember this one party I went to. That guy came up with the guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Jill? I'm fine. Now that I think of it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vondelay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for a crimson rose and she happened to be at the... What? Trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Say is people. Why is that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? George is having it. George is enjoying that bad touch. You know, she's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga and... Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondelay? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then, I'll have a Piano Man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine, get his order. Piano Man, Piano Man. I need to take better care of Jill. I feel so bad for her. Piano Woman, Piano Man. Promo. 2 Adelhyde, 3 Bronson extract. 5 powdered delta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Flanner Guide and 3 Karmatrine. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm gonna... Should I... No, it's only 1. 2 Adelhyde, 3 Bronson extract, 5 powdered delta, 5 Flanner Guide, and 3 Karmatron on the rocks and mixed. Alright, Piano Man. With a little key in the glass. Here. Kramer was my self-insert. You would be a Kramer, man. That very suits your character. That terrible artist. You really are a Kramer. Here. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Right then. Stella Hoshi, star. Her star. That's the Hoshi is star in Japanese as far as I can remember. Right then. You've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on Say's situation. She looks really pretty, like when she smiles. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. And the drill hair, the older presence. Like, yeah, she is underrated. She is underrated as like a Valhalla waifu. I think I've had enough for today. How are you feeling? Better than when I came in at the very least. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Phew, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. I have arrived yet again at the... Oh god, at the majestic Hall of Heroes. Oh, it's this son of a bitch again. Calm until now. I hate this guy. We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio. No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much the last time you came. Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want us to be free. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want. You look winded for Helio. We are all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's I was jogging. Also, fix your fucking collar, my dude. Fix your fucking collar. Look, I wear ties like this. It should not, like, your collar should not look like that. Dress like that. I can jog however I want. Yes, yes you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Oh, of course. Fuck, I can't just ask what the order was. It looked very unprofessional. Something fake. Virginio. Nah, the guy fucks, but only men. I can tell, and in a very Greek inspired way, the way scholars think Greece was. Bad touch, a beer, something fake. Okay, it's either a beer. Okay. Unnecessarily brown, blue fairy, Brantini, champagne cobalt velvet, crevice spike, fluffy dream, fringe weaver, frothy water, beer ersatz in 2040, grizzly temple, gut punch, Mars blast. Okay, we're either getting a beer or no thermometer was harmed in the creation of this drink. Hadron cannon, piano man, piano woman, pile driver, sparkle star, the skin problem, sparkle star, sugar rush, sunshine cloud. It's like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Duplex, a Zen star. Actually, yeah, we're just getting him a beer. Something fake. This one's pretty close to the real deal. Alright, let's get him a big beer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, actually, 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Let's give him a beer. Here you go. Now, tell me why this is fake. Because I didn't even try. Your expectations of me giving a damn about this abstract order are fake. Bravo! Brilliant! Say, Virgilio, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. He would have been a lot cooler if he actually, like, dressed the part and acted not like a fucking prick. Really, what do you do? I study everything that comes in and keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're gonna break them, the nerve of some people. Eh? Still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Huh. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender. challenge, he says. He fucks towel boys? Yeah. Nah, no, that's, Navy SEALs would fuck towel boys. This guy is the guy getting fucked by other fat men. I don't know. If he'd look at a Californian bear and say, "I want to be done by that." That's the kind of thing. I want purity. Oh shit! I dozed off. He wants purity. Nothing mammals after all. Either a bad touch, leading Jane, all aged on the rocks and mixed, optional Karmatrine, Brantini, Cobalt Velvet, Purity. He wants Purity. It might be a Crevice Spike. All blended. Fluffy Dream. Sour, Manly, Sobering. Crevice Spike. Knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. Crevice Spike. Fringe Weaver. It's either a... Okay, so it's either a Fringe Weaver... Sigma. Fringe Weaver... Fringe Weaver or Crevice Spike. It's one of those. Frothy Water. Grizzly Temple, Gut Punch, Mars Blast, Mercury Blast, Moon Blast, Piano Man, Piano Woman, Pile Driver, it doesn't so burn hard on the tongue. Sparkle Star. No, Sugar Rush, Sunshine Cloud. Okay, old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. If he wanted innocence, he would have asked for a Sunshine Cloud. That's what I would have given him. Suplex, and the Zen Star. So our choices are either the Fringe Weaver, hold on, where is it? The Fringe Weaver, or the Crevice Spike. Optional Karmatrine. Let's okay, and Crevice Spike is that. Promo drinks. Crevice Spike is that. Fringe Weaver is one of those. 1 Adelhyde and 9 Karmatrine, all aged and mixed. He wants purity. That purity could either mean pure alcohol. He wants the purity of the drink that comes into him. He wants heavy alcohol content, or he wants little alcohol content. Fringe Weaver or the Crevice Spike. Knock the drunkenness out of you or knock you out cold. I think I'll go for the Fringe Weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aged and mixed. This is gonna take a toll on him. Fringe Weaver. That is not what I expected. 1 Adelhyde and 9 parts alcohol. What is Adelhyde supposed to be? I think that's sweetness. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Hey you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? Can't remember, maybe? Yeah, I think. No. We haven't met. Ever. At all. That's an interesting reaction. Yes, Dana, your sister is certainly cute. Can I leave, please? Fine. We discussed what we had to anyway. Careful out there. Thank God. Pleasure meeting you, Jill. Same to your, Robert. Please come again. Bartender, if you're done, ogling Mr. Holocall suit, would you mind giving me a drink? Sure, what do you want? I want to leave. Bye, bartender. Huh. Second time he ran off like that. He's either hiding here or would rather not want to be found by the police. What do you think, Gil? I know nothing of it. Of course you don't. Are we done for the day? Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit, that Virgilio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What are you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Oh. He's also tuning up the details with the new employee. New employee? Part-timer, you'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. Must be nothing. Brian told me to give you this. Ooh, he gave me a $500 tip. Okay, so... Yo! Zero mistakes! Zero mistakes! I got exactly what he was looking for! Exactly what he was looking for. He was looking for the fringe reaver. He was looking for a beer. I got it! I nailed it that time. I got it. I have a future in the bartender simulating universe. I could do this. I could do this in real life. I've made a martini before. I've made a Cuba Libre before. I could do this. That's fun. I like that. I like that. That's really nice. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Jill's a bit tense. Buying a shoulder massager will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Oh yeah, 4, you'll come with me to work. 4, what did I do? Alright, let's see what's, let's save. We're gonna keep going. Let's go for another hour. I was a bit late, so you know what, let's see. So I think it's in, I think it's 5 days. Sigma. No much messages for recently. Augmented eye. Men prefer Christmas cakes, study reveals. For the longest time, the term Christmas cake referred to women aged 26 or above were regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 25th. But men around Glitch City developed a sweet tooth. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd! Todd! Todd? Todd? Buy Skyrim! Buy Fallout 76, you will buy it! The Fallout show is the best show ever made. No, it's not. I can't say that. Fuck the Fallout show. Sorry about that. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd 19 told the Augmented Eye. They have all of the necessary experience already, and plus I'm so tired of spoiled, immature girls doing stupid shit. I say bring on the hot office ladies. Jill 27 is confused. Christmas what? Is that like the opposite of beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched into an hour-long rant. I'll let you know pencil skirts are the best. Is that the same Jill as... What is that? What is that? Hold on. I'm gonna zoom in on the game. I'm gonna zoom in on the game real quick. What is that? I'm gonna highlight it real quick. What is VA-11 Holo appearing to be incredibly fucking based once again? Hold on. We love hags in this house. Yes, we do. I'm increasing the size of this because I want to fill the screen with it. I just noticed something. Excuse me. Woman. Todd. Hold on. We love hags in this house. Hag supremacy, hag love, hag sex, hag marriage, full hag marriage. Alright. Let's see what is that next to... What is that? What is someone please tell me what that is. On her shelf, right there. What is that? What is that on her shelf? I don't know. It's suspiciously phallic object on Jill's shelf. That's interesting. Oh, excuse me. Anyway. Minecraft creeper. Yeah, let's go with that. It's a white Minecraft creeper. Speaking of which, like the Minecraft, like I don't want to see the Minecraft movie. Everything about it is just everyone Minecraft creeper. Yeah, let's go with that Minecraft creeper. The Minecraft movie has been it's all the marketing, all the visual styling is just like it feels intolerable. I don't like I having I think a lot like you have had you've had like a decade of good unironic Minecraft based media, and instead you're gonna do this stupid isekai story with let's get Jack Black and Jason Momoa to do stupid shit. And like the animation is horrible, CGI is horrible, story doesn't make a lick of sense. You have had decades. You have had more than a decade or more of Piglet named Chungus. I don't like I'm done with that, man. Like I do not like it's not even out yet and I already hate the Minecraft movie. AM Town new waifu machine. AM Township 64 announced. Sukeban Games. Sukeban Soft has just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is after several attempts at appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. It's a reference to the Sega Saturn. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular franchises like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. Based. We're going for the Weeb audience, said Kieran 57 or 51. A Sukeban Soft janitor. What's dignity anymore? Sukeban Soft plans to launch the AM Townships sometime next year. New waifu machine. The EKDV 186 gets a historic update. Weapon enthusiast. Okay. AM Township 64. Didn't you play a game from these guys? Monster Girl Puzzle. Yeah. You like guns? No, I don't need a penis. Oh, come on, Jill. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta don't be cringe, Jill. Guns are based. The AKVD 186 gets a historic update. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update. Oh gosh, it's a firmware update for what should be a completely analogous weapon. If your weapon cannot fire without a battery charge, you've got a problem. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that makes Makise Heavy Industries is releasing for its new EKDV 186 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with nano camo has been announced, allowing civilian models of this weapon to the use of nano camouflage and the option to customize their look for free with the help of the nano camo app. We've been using nano camo in the battlefield for a year now, Makise's chairperson told the Augmented Eye during a phone conversation, and thanks to its flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies using the environment to our favor. Our equipment is basically invisible with nano camo. The nano camo update will be released this month. Related, I know Kalashnikov, like the same guys who make the AK, they came out with a Russian semi-automatic sporting shotgun that was fully electronic. It had sensors within that fed to a holographic device, like a hollow sight, mounted directly on the top. I don't think it was rail mounted; it was integral mounted, and that told you ammo, that like recorded things. A lot more electronics are being integrated now on Iwa and the firearm blog. There's a new pistol. And this is real life. This is the new pistol. I think it was called the It's not the alien. It's not a variant of the Lago alien. It's something else. It's intended as a competitor. It's Austrian made instead of Czech. What is it? What's it called? The firearm blog. TFB Showtime. What is it? Tactical triple barreled shotgun. That's uh, it's the Opus Venator. It's the Venator, which is it's interesting because it has an integrated backplate, like where you'd see like the backplate on a Glock, and it has an integrated ammo counter and like a temperature measurement of the gun. It counts the rounds in your mag. I think it'll come with an integrated sight. And there's HoloSun is coming out with new thermal sights for pistols as well. Integrating electronics into guns is a bad idea. It's interesting, but it's not a good idea, especially in the realm of like cyber warfare and everything. Like you can update guns as much as you should. Keep them analog, and like smart guns are an inherently bad idea. Let's check up on Kiramiki, Dream Person, Dome Concert. Thanks GC. Love Miki. Thanks GC. Thanks Glitch City. Oh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I can feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Miki. The Dome Concert. Oh yeah, shit, like this was a recent one. Dream Person. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago. Oh, so she's a Lilim, she's an AI. And directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry. Man, oh man. Well, I'm a PNG tuber now. I do plan on getting a model at some point. Like that whole discussion of idol culture, I don't fit into it at all. But I feel like I don't fit into it at all. But like I respect indies who want to be idols. I don't respect. Not that I don't respect, but you know, it's everything going on. Shion in Hololive JP, who's been around since I got into VTubers. I'm not like a major fan of her. I don't really watch her or anything, but she's basically an industry veteran who is letting go of her spot at Hololive, and Yago had to directly address. Yago had to directly tweet out and say, "We're addressing the situation. We're listening to Shion. We're talking to her. We're trying to improve the company, because Hololive is like, it used to be this beast." This sort of like the king of the VTuber industry that is slowly being dethroned. Like we thought, like we always knew Niji was vulnerable after all the controversy. But for a Hololive to be bleeding talents month after month after month, it is genuinely concerning. I don't hate anyone for leaving Hololive, and I wish them all the best. But at the same time, it is concerning to see this previously insurmountable and arguably mainstream industry giant be. We are seeing the cracks. We are seeing the cracks, and like I said before, a day before Fauna graduated, what my statement was. Now before we thought Hololive was unstoppable, the day before we thought nothing could stop Hololive. Just an hour ago, we were not even sure if Hololive will be existing within the next couple weeks. And well, the fall is a bit it's a bit less, it's less dramatic than it is. But it is interesting that like everything going on with Hololive and everything like that it's interesting and not necessarily in the best way. Again, I'm not a Hololive fan anymore. I'm much more of a Phase Connect and VA-11 fan, but and also a lot more indies. But I do wish Hololive the best because they're basically a cornerstone of the industry. Anyway, that tangent over. Let's go back to in character. Makes me think of all the things I'm missing: accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings, and my senses that get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I never actually experimented with what most consider normal. But you already know that from my songs. Danger You, Nano Camo underwear. I think I'll get a pair just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They will nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's gonna get cracked day one. Maybe, but I don't think it will be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. I thought that the nanomachine fabric was bad for your health. No, that's just a meme. My walls are made of that thing and I'm alright. Are the walls hacked yet? I'm gonna marry Kamotan. We now have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? Um, I, it's had useless. Oh, it's had useless unless you're a streaker or have a boyfriend. I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Then don't buy the underwear. I won't. This thread is closed. Did we back up? Um, let's go to the shop for her. I might have to keep it down because people are home. Gentlemen, Mr. Sierra, Mr. Turbo. Hello, Mr. Jose. Mr. Jose, it's been nice. Pleasure to welcome you here. Nuclear Land, JC Elton's. 350 replica toy Turing. A Daruma, cracked Daruma. 450. What is cheaper? The shoulder massager, $600. $450. I think we'll get her one of those, and then once we get more funds, because we need to anyway, so I think we bought her that, and then we'll go into the next day. Good evening. Ah, hello, Jill. In the cage? I brought my cat. Your cat. Did I hear Yasunori Kato was in the bar? Bring me that bastard. I'll give him the fist of justice. I'll make him meet the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cap. Wait, there are no evil Omiyuji here. Boss, what the fuck? Didn't you just say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. Well, that's even better. Hey, four. So cute. Why'd you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know, so I'd rather have him here, at least today. Ah, well, it'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Do you want me to take care of him in my office, please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, four, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how come you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep, Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program. So the BTC has its own legal system that protects it from legal inquiry. It has its own housing system. Like, BTC is interesting. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Alright, let's go for something a bit more lively. Since I'm feeling a bit better now. There we go. Every day's night. Every day's night. That's a classic. Commencing simulation. That's another classic. Drive Me Wild. Good for health, bad for education. Who was I? Troubling news. A gaze that invited. That's right. Umemoto. Actually, nah. It's not lively enough. All systems go. March of the White Knights, no. A Renee, those who dwell in the shadows. Nighttime maneuvers. Nighttime maneuvers is always a good one. Neo Avatar. Which one is this? Um, A Renee, no. I could have picked this one last time, but I'm not picking it now. Star pierces the dark. Nope. No, we're getting the best song in the game. Best song in the game. Synthestitch. Snowfall. The answer lies within. Dawn approaches with reminiscence. Digital drive. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, hey, what did you forget, Jose? You see the news? Which news, Jose? Which news, Cielo? I mean, Cielo. My bad. I'm sorry. What's the news? Sounds like a commercial. Yeah, why not? Let's go with that. Neon District, Karmatron Dream. What's the news, Cielo? You're like putting me on edge. Skyline. No. Heart of the City. City that never sleeps. Beast of the Titans. No. Follow the Trail. And Out of Orbit. Nah. Tense. Underground Club. I don't think I've gone this far. Showtime. An alternate reality in the assignment. Oh, Kusagaki Prime is down. Kusagaki Prime. Hold on. Oh yeah, Shion, right? Shion. I brought up Shion's graduation. That's what it is. I brought up Shion. That yeah, Shion's graduating. The assignment. I mentioned that before. Glitch City. Snowfall, Rebase of the Titans. Oh, this is the acoustic versions. Nah, that's not my thing. A Neon Glow Lights. Every Day is Night. That we already got that. Commencing Simulation, Drive Me Wild. Good for health, bad for education. Yeah, the OG Kami, the OG Connie, creator of Tummy. Yeah. That's not my thing. Gaze that invited. Umemoto, I think hold on, I gotta sorry for not responding. I was talking to my dad. My dad is texting me on stuff for later. Umemoto. All systems go. Yeah. I wasn't really a fan of her, but I understand like like I said before, she's an industry veteran. Um she's an industry veteran. So having that way down is a bit it is a bit disheartening, especially because Where do I go from here? Now I know where this sounds like. What this sounds like. I'm not gonna pick it. This sounds like Mario 64, like the water levels. March of the White Knights. A Renee. Neo Avatar. Yeah, let's go with that. Nah. Star Pierces the Dark. If this is a good build up, I might pick it. I may pick it. Nah, Synthestitch, Snowfall. It's not as upbeat as. Yeah, let's go with Renewed Hope. Dawn Approaches. Reminiscence. Nah. Digital Drive. Yellow. Why not? Metropolis and Neon District. We're like cycling through it twice in order to. You know, what if I just pick? Um. What I can just pick things everything twice. Every day is night. Every day is um every day is night. Commencing simulation. Actually, you know what? Let's go with what we were going with. Neo Avatar. Reminiscence. Digital Drive. Digital Drive. Um, Neon District. No, we already picked that. Parmatrine Dream. Yeah, that's a good one. Skyline. No. Part of the city. City that never sleeps. Follow the trail. Why not? Out of orbit. Nope. Tense Underground Club. Yeah, and Showtime. You know, all right, let's go. I'm mixed drinks and change lives. Yo, what's up? Oh, it's the corgi. It's the corgi. Um, it's the corgi. It's the corgi. It's the returning. It's the guy. It's Ein from Cowboy Bebop. Yo, what's up? Lady, did you hear me? A dog. Another dog. Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. So you're the part-timer. Yeah. This is a big I love the Cowboy Bebop reference. Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer's here. Oh, he came early. Why a dog? Why? Because look at him. He has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart of Corgis. They're both funny looking and dogs used by the royalty. Anyway, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. Rad Shiba, thanks. Anyways, he'll mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in, and cleaning, but he ought to know how things work. Cleaning? That'd be a change of pace. I'll act like a client and see how you work. Right. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Are you okay? Yeah, yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. Lead actor of the Night of the ID Snatcher's name was I can almost remember it. Well, this feels like a Mario Kart background. Grizzly Temple. 3 Adelhyde. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a nice song. I like this song. All blended. Gotta really shake it. Alright, Grizzly Temple. Here, we don't want him getting too drunk on the job. Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit? Hard to believe, I know. So what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? I'm here to help the funding in my organization. Are you with the Safar Toy Company? What? No, don't lump me in with those hurting supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to CIRA. C-I-R-A. C-I-R-A? CIRA? Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. CIRA is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. And we want to help CIRA be the best it can be. What do you do at CIRA? Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. Huh, that actually sounds nice. So, do you have a menu? Something like that, yeah, here. Now, let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with promo drinks. Oh, the Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream, I like the sound of this one. Coming right up. Hold on. Fluffy Dream. He wanted a Fluffy Dream. A Fluffy Dream. 3 Adelhyde. 3 and 3 Powdered Delta. With 1 Carmatrine. We want it to be alcoholic. But we don't want it to be like... He's supposed to be working here. We don't want him getting too drunk on the job. Fluffy Dream. That's pretty big. That's a big glass. It looks like a mojito or a margarita. Fluffy Dream. Well, this one's nice. So why'd you pick a bar? It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. Weird skills. Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why'd you pick a bar? Why did you pick a bar? Oh, I don't whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah? Is it, hey. It's a cat. Hey, 4, weren't you in boss's office? Hello, cat, wanna play? Let's play. Didn't dogs hate cats or something? We don't hate them unless they're intruders. Huh. He said his name is 4. Hello, 4, let's play. No playing allowed, you'll make a mess. 4, go back to boss's office. The 4 just meows. That's one obedient cat. My pride. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Eh? Alright. He's been called John. He's been called Robert. His name is Gillian. I shouldn't be get riled up so easily by dogs, but I guess I'm just tired, I guess. Hello, Jill. Eh, that voice. Hey! She's back. That's a good ending. That's a good thing. Eh? What happened to you? Nice seeing you too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. How'd you manage to slip by the mobs lynching white knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily, all these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Why come straight here? The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far away from the hospital. They're nice people. I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so Here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know? The security systems of the bar are top notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First I hear you were at the bank, then I find out you disappeared. And now you show up with all those bandages. Are you fine? What happened to that bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely. It's almost like a hangover. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me though, thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lynches they give any white knights they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still have my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the... Jill, please, I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. Nope, I mean yes, you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet and no alcohol, right? Coming right up. Pizza with double cheese and wait, no, this is a bar. I think there are some like gastropubs. I really like gastropubs. Places where like bars where you can eat, where it's also a restaurant. I know it's like I guess like maybe a bougie thing to do, but I really like my gastropubs. I like bars with good food as well. That can pair very well with drinks like wings. Like wings and pizza are the most common ones. Burgers and like fast food, American fast food like fish and chips, burgers, hot dogs, fried chicken is the normal ones. I think sometimes it's pizza, sometimes it's fancier stuff, sometimes it's like Italian. If they're serving wine, they're probably gonna serve classy food or hors d'oeuvres, that kind of thing. Yeah, that kind of I like gastropubs. I like them a lot. Sweet drinks, bitter drinks, sweet drinks. Let's get her a classic Blue Fairy. 4 Adelhyde, and 1 Flanner Guide with optional Clarmatron, all aged and mixed. Let's get her a classic. Let's get her back up to speed. Let's get her a Blue Fairy. Careful. Hey, this will help me calm down a bit. So what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. Oh man, we got the good music. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries were actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm was actually from the fall. How? I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drank lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. Someone? I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. What? Nothing. You just sound cheerful. I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you, being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow, 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 ow. How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey Jill, I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. She forgot 4 is at the bar. Let's make a Bleeding Jane real quick. 1 Bronson extract. No, so no Carmatrine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended. Let's take Jill's mind off of that real quick. Bleeding Jane. Here. Cheers. So, how are things inside the bank? Come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then, sorry for asking all that. It was all obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just the analgesics are still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. Are you alright? I'm fine. That girl saw some awful things inside the bank. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone. Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here. I don't know, I feel like I was being too pushy. That's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's just still in shock. Yeah. Gil, want me to make sure she's fine on her way? Please. Alright. I'll go and take my break now. I think we'll finish up this day and then we can aim until 7 around 7, I think. Day 8 break. It is now safe to keep playing. Alright. Opinion on on YouTuber Adam something. Isn't he the asshole? Hi Big Yike. Isn't he the asshole? Hasty Zero. I'm not as familiar with Adam something, but hold on, Adam something. Oh, he's a bread tuber. He's a bread tuber. So, yeah, I don't like that guy. Don't bring up his name again. I don't like that guy. He's a bread tuber. I'm not fond of them. I hate bread tubers. Hate bread tubers. Hate bread tubers. Anyway, too much heavy stuff lately. Let's go with Neo Avatar. What is it? Where is that? We'll reset the Neo Avatar digital drive. We're gonna flip the Neo Avatar. Where is that? Neon District. Digital drive, Karmatrine Dream, Follow the Trail, Underground Club, and Showtime. And the previous one, we already know what we're getting. Every Day is Night. Commencing Simulation. Drive Me Wild. Good for health, bad for education. Who Was I? Troubling News. Umemoto, All Systems Go. Everything Will Be Okay. Your Love is a Drug, and hold on, Neo Avatar. Nighttime Maneuvers. Was it those two on the shadows? Was it that? A Star Pierces the Dark. Synthestitch. Snowfall. Yeah, alright. Ooh, hope everything goes alright. Ah, hey Jamie. Hey, it's this guy. It's the bounty hunter guy, I think. Jamie. Ah, Jill, Gillian isn't here, I see. Are you alright? You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Jill, where do I take 4 if you need to use the bathroom? Cage has a small litter box included. Ooh, that's convenient. 4? 4 is my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. I see. What can I get you? Usual gut punch. Coming right up. Okay, gut punch. It's up to you to remember what it is. If she's distracted, you have to remember what you have to remember what the drink was. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 powdered delta, 2 flanner guide, nope. On the rocks and mixed, and 4 Karmatrine. Bronson extract, powdered delta, 2 flanner guide, and 4 Karmatrine. Actually, let's get him a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bad touch, alright. Here you are. Seems you're distracted too. A bit, yeah. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times when you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, don't you think? BreadTuber cringe react stream. I am not willingly watching a BreadTuber. I am not watching. I might take other people's content. I am not watching them for content. I at least want to keep most of my streams positive. At least when I'm ranting about something, I'm have my I'm pretty open about my political views. I believe my opposition to BreadTubers being a strong part of that. I am not highlighting them at all. I am not looking at them. I don't want to hear about them. I don't want to think about them. Like, that's my thing. I don't like, they're all assholes. I don't like them. Disgusting people. All assholes. I don't like them. No, I'm not even gonna think about them. I don't want to think about them. I want to think of nicer things, more positive things, which is why I'm playing this game. I don't want to think about BreadTubers. Not doing that. Not doing that at all. Sorry, man. I'm not doing that. I like to see what I do is about. I like to see what I do is bounty hunting. Actually, how so? The only jobs I don't take are the ones I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people who are willing to pay to off someone who's done no wrong. Things are like killing someone that owns a house in some way, some building, or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those. The bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing her and I get paid for it, you could see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. Well, sure. I'm a bartender at a tender bar. A bitter drink. Let's get a suplex. Grizzly Temple, Sunshine Cloud, nah. Let's give him a pile driver. All mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All mixed. Give him a pile driver. It's consistent. This is a nice song. I like the song. Here. Yes. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. They said they made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems I was always managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry. No, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's weird. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one. The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and then pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy from called Jet Black James. He got that nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch, his information network was the best. Some even joked that he would finish the bounty within half an hour or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. Last bounty that organization ever posted was on James's head. The police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Damn, why hasn't that been made into a movie? So, There were no more bounties after that? A registered bounty hunter was charged with so many counts of a registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter with using his old targets as proof. If someone else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So, no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set off bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exist. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please. Sure. Beer. Oh, nope, that's wrong. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's give him a big beer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Oh, I screwed that one up. Reset. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mixed. That's a beer. Here. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillen does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though, when I compare you two, it's obvious Gillen has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff. The guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talk so much about him. Yeah, maybe. Well, I've got to go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian. Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I will just tempt fate. But let's try it anyways. Everyone has just been gloomy face after gloomy face, and that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. Ingram. Oh, so you still work here? Oh, this guy. So you still work here? I knew it, quite the surprise to see you here, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job, I needed a drink badly, and I remember this crack house was nearby. What can I get you then? I'll have a Bleeding Jane on it. One Bronson, 3 powdered, 2 Bronson, 6 powdered Delta, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making it big. I'm making it big. Anything else? No, not in the moment. Stop Bleeding Jane. Serve. Here. It's just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. And she just mentioned pizza. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's just, well, network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions, and that's all they need. Recently, it's been working with this Cilia girl working with some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give him maintenance once a day. What's that about? What's that about a network? Oh, it's like all those nerds know each other and they recommend me. So it's like a gig thing. I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need. Oh, sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at best, at times though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came. We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus, I guess. It's almost become a bad day thanks to some teens on the way here. What did they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Corp's HQ and just blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if Zaibatsu Corp's building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyways. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I just hate teenagers. It's interesting though, a big corporation control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. I wouldn't know, I'm not a political person. No shit. Alright, give me a Zen Star and try not to mess it up. Coming right up. Zen Star. Zen Star. 4 of each ingredient. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mixed. That's a Zen Star. Here. Yo, Silverhand? I wouldn't necessarily, yeah, maybe he's kind of like Silverhand, maybe it's not. This game came out long before Cyberpunk 2077. That way, because a lot of references, like, the James guy, the James Bounty Hunter, could have been a reference to John Wick, but then again, this could have come out before John Wick. This is a 2016 game. What year was John Wick? John Wick 1 was 2014, so it could have been a reference to that. Or it could have been a reference to Jigen from Lupin the Third. I think because this is supposed to be a cyberpunk setting, like a generic cyberpunk setting, with its own world building, with its own thing. It's heavily influenced by cyberpunk, but there's a lot of references to a lot of other media. Metal Gear Solid 4 specifically. I've seen a lot of Metal Gear Solid 4, Deus Ex, and Cowboy Bebop are the main references that they come up with. Here. Yes, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. So, where's the red comet? My boss sheet. Jill, 4's headed your way. Let's play, 4, let's play. Oh, a customer, sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here and a cat? The cat's mine, his name's 4, the dog just hangs around here. He looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. Seems like you take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them, but I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So, I'll take my leave. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that last time. Congratulations, you scared a client off. 4's as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like 4, he's my baby. The Arasaka bombing was in the tabletop lore. Oh, that probably makes sense. Cyberpunk Red, I think. I know Cyberpunk 2020 and Cyberpunk Red, those are the tabletops. And that's been around for a while. And like, before Cyberpunk 2077, my exposure to Cyberpunk, the tabletop, has been so like, specifically like homebrewed because I read Data Fortress 2020 and for like ideas and refs. So Data Fortress 2020 was always a big thing on my end. So we got that going. Now, go, play or something. Right. You're back. What happened with Say? That cat boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with that tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. So you missed Dorothy. Kinda. But anyway, nothing like a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here or call it a day. Playing with your cat really is fun. Oh, not granted. Not a flawless service bonus. Okay, total funds 7,585 for my anyway, so I think let's read up on the articles. Let's save. AE augmented eye. Let's read some of these. Isn't George Costanza in this game? Yes, you just missed him. He was we saw him earlier, but you just missed him. Yes, he is. Augmented eye. Let's check up on the augmented eye. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Once known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have been drifting towards the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside of the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit, too. Quincy. I certainly like fried chicken by Lana Smithy. During our weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. I know it just sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste a chicken breast like the ones that Kenta make, you just can't go back, Quincy declared to the augmented eye. I guess Quincy is an AI. In other news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food since that's what most people in the city like the most, and even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. Monster Girlfriend Shirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started out as a trend has since gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allows people to live full-time inside their computers. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know full-time. It shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut, with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that just won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. Do you want that game? Anime games are stupid, new ones at least. But I like soccer, and because of that, you're castrated. And, isn't that rare? Pretty sure the ones sold are fried pigeons. You know, I think people do eat pigeons, for unironically, in some parts of the world, I think in China as well. What's this game about? What's the lore? You're a bartender in a cyberpunk city that's I think in the US, but it's a lot like Night City because it's it's a semi-corporate run city. It's kind of like, I guess, the Reedy Creek. I compared it to Reedy Creek because it's like the closest thing you get. It's like Night City. It's like a lot of the cyberpunk cities like Blade Runner, like Los Angeles, LA and Blade Runner. It's like, I think it's on the West Coast. I can't be entirely sure. But it's a lot like that. You're a bartender. You play Jill, this pretty lady right here. You play Jill, the pretty lady. You serve drinks to people, and you hear their stories. And it's about hearing their stories, mixing drink. It's like this. The tagline is "Mix drinks and change lives," and that's what you do in general. You hear them out, and you hear out the problems. You tell them about the world, and you give them a drink. Pigeons used to be a high-class thing in Europe. Oh, okay. I know they're like, it's ironic because lobsters and pigeons were the two foods that like made a sort of inverse. Lobsters were used to be prison food, they were used to be so common, and then it became a high class thing. Pigeons used to be a high class thing, and now people won't even eat them because they're viewed as rats with wings or like as feral creatures that like live in urban environments. I know some countries still eat pigeon. I know disease is like, I don't think there are many diseases that can spread from birds to mammals or birds to humans, but I know disease with pigeons is considered a problem. Yeah, but pigeons used to be a high-class thing in Europe. That makes sense. I thought it was China that ate them, but I think it doesn't surprise me that it used to be in Europe. Let's see from Danger U. AM Township 64. Hype. Literally no games. Is They predicted the PS5. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl meme? No, no, no. I'm gonna marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay in next time. I always want gameplay in a Sukeban game. We're playing a Sukeban game. I don't know. All I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware? It's probably going to be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. Man, I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Me neither. This thread is closed. Gonna buy one, depends on the library. This okay, for reference, this game came out in 2016. In 2016, this game came out. VA-11 Holla. Yeah, in 2016. So it's like this game is almost a decade old, and like the exact same rhetoric is being thrown around about the state of the AAA gaming industry. I think I'll the PS5, the PS5. Um anyway, so let's I think I'll end off here. Let's find someone to raid. It's been a good one. This has been a real mood lifter. This game always lifts my mood. It's really I have to be a bit more quiet. This game always lifts my mood because you know it has deep themes. It gets me talking. It gets me talking about current events. It gets me talking about life. Gets me talking about things going on. Let's see who's live in my subs. The PS5, the PS5. Otomo is on. I'm not gonna rate her though. I'm a bit like, oh, mandatory coffee selling stream. That's Leah. It was the lag. The Piantas are DDoSing me. That's from Sleepy. Muyu is playing Roblox. Kara Malone. Obake Palm. I haven't checked out Obake Palm in a while, but like she's too big. I might go for Kara Malone. The events at Arasaka Tower is the endpoint of the tabletop. Oh, okay. I remember reading some lore about the lore of Cyberpunk, and it's funny because I brought up Reedy Creek Development District in real life, but I know Disney World was unironically a big location in I think in the Florida set versions of Cyberpunk. I think a bunch of raiders or nomads took it over, and it became their base of operations for a while. At least if I'm remembered correctly, and like Disney or something or some corpo, I think it was like canonically a Disney or some kind of in universe stand-in had to hire mercenaries or PMCs to clear them out. I think honestly, I think an FPS or some kind of scavenging or like shooter FPS set in a theme park would be really interesting. Um, Technically, Atomic Heart is this technically because it's set in a World's Fair. Atomic Heart is like this. And Nuka World and Fallout 4 is like this. But you know, Atomic Heart is like I want to try Atomic Heart. Maybe not maybe not live, but you know, sometime else. And Fallout 4 is Fallout 4. I mean, like I don't regard like I like some of the game, I like the mechanics, but I don't regard the game as canon. If like since I'm a major Fallout fan, it's not canon. I like the location, but it's so wasted. The game cannot go beyond that. Okay, so it can't go beyond the Arasaka Tower attack. Politics. A lot of real world companies canonically exist in the cyberpunk world. Like yeah, yeah, it makes sense because I know they explicitly mentioned Disney a few times. It's kind of like how Fallout will like they don't do it anymore. They're not allowed to do it anymore. In the past, they came up with Nuka Cola, but Fallout used to directly reference firearm companies like Colt. I think it was Colt specifically made the 5.56 revolver and the N99 10 millimeter pistol in the original series. Um, Fallout Tactics directly mentioned Volkswagen, and the Humvee, directly. They said it by name. So a lot of like, and like, yeah, there's fair use things involved. A lot of games usually don't use, a lot of major games usually don't, or universes don't directly reference things like that. But whenever a real life company is referenced within a piece of media in a way that fits them, I think it's really interesting. Like how in Aliens, the engines of the Nostromo are by, I think they're like the nuclear engines of the Nostromo are made by Rolls-Royce. I think in the Aliens dropship, the Aliens dropship is made by General Electric. The engines there, which I think is interesting. The plasma Glock, yeah, Glock was good. Glock canonically became an energy weapons manufacturer. They made the plasma defender, yeah. Glock, Lockheed, FN, that kind of thing. Anyway, so mm, anyways, Arcade Gannon prefer Arcade Gannon is a Glock user, and I fully understand now. I think I'll raid into Kira Malone. This has been really nice, guys. Thank you, Dancehawk fanboy. Thank you, Terrible Artist. Thank you, Foxtrot Sierra. Thank you, Cielo Jose, and thank you, Big Yike for coming in. It's been really nice. I really appreciate it, and it's good to have you all back. Yeah, it really lifts the spirits. Utsu love, and I'll be signing off now. I'll be seeing you guys next time. We'll give you into Caramel Alone. Anyway, Otsu love, and I'll see you guys next time.